and I just wanted to give you an update as to how I'm coming along. I'm home from the hospital. I was in the hospital on admitted on Monday because I was experiencing such severe fatigue and dizziness and feeling like I was going to faint. Um, I was just going from dizziness to feeling faint and with no pattern whatsoever. I couldn't even prepare for it. I am now considered a fall risk, and what that means is that I literally could faint, or even with having my walker, I could literally go down at any time, and so I can't be left. I really shouldn't be left alone, but my husband and my daughter had to, you know, she had to go to work, and you know, he needs to take her, kind of thing. I know that what I need to do, but I just don't. I have somebody coming in, in a few minutes, and the nurse, an agency has been ordered to come into my home like to take care of nurse, home health care aide, and also a physical therapist and an OT therapist as well. This has been very difficult for me, being the type A personality that I am, and it's hard for me to ask for help, and it's very difficult for me to be in this state, and forgive me, my hair's a mess. It's it's the least of my worries right now. I'm in my PJ still, and I wish I could, with the medications that they've prescribed, they they somewhat help a little bit, like for the vertigo and everything, but not enough. I guess the fatigue is bad, and is overcoming the medication that I'm on, meclizine and Valium. They said the Valium tends to those two together um, tend to settle down the inner ear. Um, so that's where I'm at with that, and like I said, it's very hard for me to accept. Not only I have to continually have to address every once in a while my diagnosis of malignant melanoma, stage 3. I have to also, um, try to deal with now, having a wheelchair in my house and possibly have to be in it and have to have somebody take me to treatment and doctor appointments, and because I'm so unstable. Um, in my mind, I think I'm okay, and reality is I do know that I need help, you know, having somebody with me and stuff. And it's a very hard pill for me to have to swallow, so to speak, being so independent. And, you know, it's just difficult. And I can't sit there, and say it's not. And today, being Sunday, I would rather be in church, and I can't take the chance of going to church and, um, you know, with my husband even, and picking up some germ because my weight count is low, and I'm having all kinds of issues with my blood right now. Nothing serious, but enough that it could make me pick up something, you know, that I don't need to have. And you're probably thinking, well, this has got to be very difficult for you, and how do you stay positive? Well, because I'm generally an optimistic, but I'm also a realist as well about my diagnosis, and when I experience new side effects and new symptoms, I try to always look at the brighter side of it, and I always try to like basically count my blessings that it could always be worse. And I have that sense of humor that I try to laugh about things, even if it's not even to anyone else would be laughing, to maybe someone else wouldn't be. But I try to, and I am inspired and lifted up daily by my friends and family that are praying for me and my family. And I believe in the power of prayer. And Jeremiah 29:11 is my very favorite promise from God that I'm holding on to, because it says that God has a plan for me and a hope and a future, not to harm me, and I'm just kind of paraphrasing it, but I hold on to that verse. And my other verse that has been my verse for this journey that I'm on is Philippians 4:13. And it just says I can do all things through him who gives me strength, and him being God. And I'm so thankful for my faith, that personal relationship with God, because if it wasn't for him, I don't know what I would do. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I know this is hard for me, but I wanted to let you know where I'm at with that. And like I said, I continue to do things to kind of distract my mind. Posting on my page of the Facebook page, the Cancer Spot, and inspiring humor and raising the awareness for melanoma, because this is a very nasty cancer that I will have to be watching even after I'm done my treatment on April 1st, and continue to go to my dermatologist for checkups, and my surgical oncologist and my medical oncologist every 3 months. And so, but I will, in effect, be looking over my shoulder, waiting, and because I'm stage 3 and there is no cure, the best I can hope for is no evidence of disease. And I believe that there are miracles. I believe that God can do that for me, but I don't know what his plan is for me. But I will say, I am trusting him with whatever his plan is. And I am grateful for all of my followers on the Cancer Spot, and I'm grateful for my family and my friends and the ones that are praying for me, and I believe in the power of prayer, and I just want to tell you that thank you. When you pray, and you post comments on my Cancer Spot page or my personal page, you make me smile. You make me feel very encouraged. So I'm sorry that I'm getting a little upset, but it's very hard. And I'm trying. I'm really trying. And I'm not giving up, because I'm a fighter. And I'm not going to let this melanoma get me. And my key slogan is, the melanoma, you can't have me. This is just one of my down moments. Generally, I'm not like this. I'm so sorry that I'm getting upset. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers and for your encouraging comments. And again, I'm sorry that I'm upset. It's just a lot to swallow. And I'm generally very positive, and this is just a little episode of me just just tired of it, and I am. They're treating me with Valium and Peclazine together. That's what they do, and for the the what do you call it, vertigo. And so, please, if you haven't had a skin checkup, don't make excuses. Melanoma does not discriminate against your race. It doesn't discriminate against age. And just go to the skin doctor, please. Please just make sure you do that, because this could save your life, going to the skin doctor. I'm just asking that. I'm just asking you to do that. You don't want to be on this journey. I wish I had. And I can't cry over spilled milk, so to speak. But if I could save somebody, it would help. It would really be a lift emotionally for me. If someone said I went to the skin doctor, and every time somebody tells me that, because of me talking to them and raising the awareness, uh, it encourages me. I feel like I've helped someone else. And that's just my nature, that to help other people. And yeah, right now I'm a little low because I'm human. And it's been a lot. This journey has been really difficult on me, but also this just most recently being having to deal with the hospital, being in the hospital and all the tests and stuff, and then literally having to be my own advocate and say, I understand insurance issues and stuff, but you can't send me home and not have the help and set me up for a disaster. Because my mindset is positive, and I think that I could do everything, and yet it's not in reality at times, because it's not matching. My mindset is not matching my body and what's going on. And so I do know that I need somebody to come in and do all the things to help me to get stronger, and help me know how to handle, my caregivers how to handle everything, to keep me safe. And so I'm thanking you all for your support, your prayer support, and I am not alone. God is with me at all times. And I'm so thankful for that. And it's the reason, He is the reason when people say that I'm such an inspiration, and I don't feel like I am. And I just doing what my heart tells me to do. I want to save people from my nightmare. And if I can do that, I feel that this is my mission. This has been so heavy on my heart, to help people to stop this, that they don't get the melanoma and live this nightmare. It's going to be my life. I will never not be a stage 3 melanoma warrior and I pray that I don't ever move on to stage 4. Just being diagnosed in November of 21st of 2011. I'm thankful that my scans have come back negative, meaning no evidence of disease. But I don't know what my future holds, and I'm trying to make every day count and be positive and save someone from this nightmare. So please, get your skin checked. Tell everyone to get their skin checked. And practice sun safety. And if you're tanning, please stop. I tanned 20 times. And I regret doing that for lack of knowledge. And don't believe the tanning industry's lies. So I'm just, please do that for yourself and for your family and your friends. I'm sorry. Very emotional tonight. But I know that God is greater, and He is with me, and He's given me peace. And right now I'm just having a rough time. But I felt so strongly about doing this video. And so, please, do that. Do that for me. Do that for yourself. Go to the skin doctor. And practice sun safety. Wearing a hat and putting sunscreen on and wearing sunglasses. So, that's one of my things. So,